A very good morning and Jai Hind students, and this is Amit Kumar Gautam and you are watching my mathematics lecture of class 8. And in the last video we solved question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in the today's video we learn how to do question number 5, exercise 4.1, class 8, right? So let's start this video with question number 5. And first of all we solve a part of question number 5, and your a part is 1 comma 1 2 comma 4 comma 3 comma 9, and we have to find the values of two blanks, right? These two blanks. So identify the rule. So in this question, if we divide this question in two series, the even place series and odd place series. The odd place series is 1, 2, then 3. So what would be the next digit? The next digit it will be what? 1, 2, 3, it must be 4, right? If we talk about the even place digit, it is 1, 4 and 9. You very well know 1 is what? 1, but 4 is what? It is square of 2, and 9 is what? It is square of 3, and 1 is what? It is square of 1. So what would be the next digit? So the next digit must be square of 4, that means 16. So what are the required value? 4 and 16 are the required value for this series, right? Now your B part is 1, 3, 7, 15 blank and blank. 1, 3, 7, 15 comma blank and comma blank, right? So we apply the same strategy in this question. We are given 1, 3, 7 and 15, right? If we take the difference between two digits, it is 2, and the difference between these two digits, it is 4. The difference between these two digits, it is 8. So what must be the rule? It is 2. It is twice of the previous difference, right? And it is 8, which is twice to previous difference. So what would be the next digit? That means the next digit must be at the difference 16. So it will be what? It is 31. And what is the next digit? It must be at the difference of twice of previous, that means 32. If we add 32 in this digit, we will get 63. That means 31 and 63 are the required values, right? So class, the question number 4 you have to do by yourself, right? And all the remaining part of these exercise जो मैंने सोल्व नहीं कराए हैं, you have to do yourself. If you are facing any problem while doing these questions, so you can ask your queries between 12 to 2 p.m. And now our new question is, the sum of digits of a two-digit number is 6. If the digit of the numbers are reversed, the new number is increased by 36. Find the numbers. So watch carefully. We are given sum of the digits of a two-digit number, right? Let us suppose that unit digit is, suppose unit place digit is any variable. Take any variable, I consider small a, right? Then according to question, a plus, a means what? Unit digit place and ones digit place. Ones digit place, it is equal 6 because we are given sum of these digits. So interchange a to this side, we get ones digit place, it must be 6 minus a. Now we are having ones place digit and unit place digit, so we can obtain the number equals. You very well know how can we obtain the number from digits, because tens digit, sorry, I got a mistake, it is not ones, it is tens, it is tens. So tens digit multiply by 10, and unit place digit you can call it what, ones place. Unit digit multiply by always 1, right? For example, if suppose your digit is 54, then you multiply 5 with 10 and plus 4 into 1. 5 plus 10, it is 50. 4 into 1 is 4. Again it would be 54. So 2 digit number always can be obtained by multiplying 10 in its 10th place digit and multiply 1 with unit digit. So 10th place digit is what? 6 minus a into 10 plus unit place digit is what? It is a into 1. 10 6 is 60 minus 10a plus a, 60, 10a and plus 8 must be 9. So it is our required digit. But now the question is, if the digits of the number are reversed, do you know what is the meaning of reversed? Reverse means opposite. If the digits are reversed, this means what? By reversing the digits, the new number is what? Now we have to multiply unit digit into 10 and tens digit into 1. This is the meaning of reversing order. And what is our unit digit? Our unit digit is small a, multiply with 10. What is tens digit? और टेंथ डिजिट क्या थी हमारी? 6 minus a. You don't need to multiply 1 because it would be same. 10a 6 minus a. 10a minus a, it is positive 9a and plus 6. Now according to question, the question is, if the digits of the numbers are reversed, the new number decrease by 36. The new number decrease by 36. This means what? Old number minus new number, it is 36. डिक्रीज मीन्स वो कम हुआ. कितना कम हुआ? 36 डिफरेंस आया दोनों के बीच में, राइट. अब ये कम हुआ, दैट मीन्स ओल्ड वाला नंबर कैसा हुआ? बड़ा हुआ. तो बड़े नंबर में से जब आप न्यू नंबर को सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो डिफरेंस कितना आना चाहिए? इट इज़ 36, राइट. सो पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ ओल्ड नंबर एंड न्यू नंबर, एंड योर ओल्ड नंबर इज 60 minus 9a minus new number is 9a plus 6 equals 36, right? Open the brackets, and this positive is negative by changing the rule of sign. 60 minus 6, it is 54. 9a and minus 9a, it is 18a equal 36. Interchange this to right hand side and 36 to left hand side. So 54 minus 36 equals 18a, and it would be what? 14 minus 6, it is 18. 4 minus 3, it is 1. Cancel 18 by 18, 18 1 ja 1 ja. So the value of a is what? 1, right? This means what? Unit place digit, but we have to find the number. Find the number, right? And we already considered a number. You don't need to write digits again and again. The required number, it is what? It was 60 minus 9. It is our original number, right? And it is the number obtained by reversing the digits, right? So the original number is what? 60 minus 9a. 60 minus 9 into 1, it is 60 minus 9, and it must be 51. You can verify this answer by putting these values 5 and 1 in question, because the first line of the question is the sum of digits of a number is 6, and 5 and 1 is again 6. And by reversing the digits, when you reverse the digit, the numbers obtained is 15. So 15 is 36 less than 51, right? You can check. Now question number 7, and the question number 7 is what? Fill the blanks in the given magic square so that the sum of numbers in each row and each column and along the diagonals odds to 15, right? And your magic square is this. See carefully, it is your magic square, and we have to find the value of blank. So now I am drawing a magic square of 3 cross 3, and you are given 2 is here, 6, 5, 4 and 8, right? The requirements of questions is we have to find the value of unknowns, and it is given that the sum of the digits in each column and each row, it is 15. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. So let us assume some values in these unknowns. This is A, B, C and D, right? First of all, we talk the first column. According to first column, in first column we are given 2 plus B plus C, it is 15, right? And 6 plus 2 is what? 8. So what is the value of B? The value of B must be 7. That means you have to write 7 in the place of D, right? But if we talk about this column, because we have already find the value of B, right? So now you can put the value of B here for second row. This is second row. B plus 5 plus C. B plus 5 plus C, it is also 15 because sum is 15, and the value of B is what? 7. 7, 5, 12. So you will get C equals 3, right? Now we are having the value of C. What is the value of C? The value of C is what? 3. 3 and 4, 7. 7 and this 8, it is 15. So, right, now we will find the value of A and D, right? So again, for first row 2 plus A plus 4, 15. A plus 8, sorry, 4 plus 2 is 6, 15, and A is what? 9. Now we are having the value of a, right? So along to second column, for second column, right? A plus 5 plus d, it is again 15, and the value of a is what? 9, right? That means 9 plus 5 plus d is again 15, and 9 plus 5 is what? 13 plus d equals 15, and d equals 15 minus 13 and d, right? So these are the required values which we have to fill in these blanks, right? In the place of a, b, c and d. This is your required. Now the next concept, it is divisibility of numbers, right? We will learn divisibility of numbers. Divisibility of numbers. So first of all, we will learn our first part, divisibility of 2. Divisibility of 2, right? A number is divisible. You have to write all the things that I am writing. Divisible by 2 if its unit place digit, unit means ones place digit, digit is either 0 और even number, right? अगर किसी नंबर का यूनिट डिजिट 0 है और इवन नंबर है, इवन मीन्स 2, 4, 6, 8, right? So the number must be divisible by 2. For example, 241, 563 and 522. In these three numbers, the unit digit is odd. This is odd. This is also an odd number, but 2 is an even number. This means what? This number is not divisible by 2. Again, 563 is not divisible by 2, but the number 522 is divisible by 2. Why? Because its unit place digit is an even numbers, right? But what about the 100? In 100, unit place digit is 0. That's why the number 100 is also divisible by 2, right? Again, divisibility, and your next divisibility is divisibility. You have to write all these definition and all the works what am I doing, you have to do in your fair copy, right? Divisibility of 3. Do you know how can we check without actually long division how this number is divisible by 3 or not? You don't need to divide the number by 3. उसके बिना ही आप ये चेक कर सकते हो कि नंबर 2 से 3 से डिविजिबल है या नहीं है, बिना एक्चुअल डिवीजन किए हुए, राइट? इफ दिस सम ऑफ digits, if the sum of digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the given number must be divisible by 3. What is the definition? Read this definition carefully. If the sum of the digits of a given number is divisible by 3, then the given number must be divisible by 3. This means what? For example, you are given a number xyz. Suppose it may be any number. चलिए एक नंबर वो ले लेते हैं 231, right? In 231 the sum of digit is what? 2 and 3, 5 and 1, it is 6. The sum is 6. Now you have to check, is 6 divisible by 3? Yes, 3 2 ja 6. If the sum is divisible, that means 6 is divisible. This means what? 231 is also divisible by 3. You don't need to check separately for 231. You just have to check the sum is divisible or not, right? But what about this kind of number? You have to apply the same rule here. If the sum, what is the sum of x, y and z? Because it is a 3-digit number. It is a 3-digit number. So you will reply in your answer, if this sum x plus y plus z is divisible by 3, then the given number xyz is also divisible by 3, right? Now we will learn the divisibility of 5. Divisibility of 5. How can you check without doing actually division the given number is divisible 5 by 5 or not? So you just have to check its unit place digit. If the unit place digit is divisible by 5, then the given number must be divisible by 5. What is the definition? Read it again and again. If the unit place digit of a number is divisible by 5, then the given number is also divisible by 5. This means what? If your unit digit is, if the unit digit is 5 or 0, right? Because these are two numbers which are divisible by 5. 0 is divisible by 5 and 5 is also divisible by 5. For example, we can take any two numbers. Suppose we are taking 35 and 79 80, right? In this number 1235, the unit digit is 5, and you very well know 5 is divisible by 5, so you don't need to check the divisibility of 125, right? You can answer from here, this number is divisible by 5. But what about 879? In this number the unit digit is 9, and 9 is not divisible, completely divisible by 5. This means what? You can directly say the number 879 is not divisible by 5. But if we talk about 80, in 80 the unit digit is 0, and 0 is always divisible by 5. Even 0 is divisible by any non-zero numbers, right? So these are the application of divisibility of 2, 3, 5. Now we are going to learn the divisibility of 9. The fourth divisibility is divisibility of 9. How can you check the given number is divisible by 9 or not? So the divisibility of 9 and 3 is almost same. In the divisibility of 3, you check the sum of digit is divisible by 3. Same for 9. If the sum is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. so I'm not writing the definition of divisibility of 9. You just have to check these numbers. Suppose you are given a number and three numbers: 243, 543, 1233, right? So for the first number, the sum of digits equals what? 2 plus 4 plus 3, right? 4 and 2 6, 6 and 3 it is 9, and you very well know 9 is divisible by 9. This means what? You don't need to check 243 is divisible by 9. Shortly you can say the given number 243 is divisible by 9, right? It is divisible by 9. Same you can check for 543, 1233, right? And your next divisibility is divisibility by 10. Divisibility by 10. If the ones, or you can say unit place digit of a number, if the unit place digit or ones place digit of a number is 0, only you have to check for one number, it must be 0, then we can say that the given number is divisible by 10, right? Take some numbers and check the divisibility of 10. Suppose we are given a number 254, 1001, 200. In these numbers the unit digit is 4, right? But in the definition we already mentioned the number must be 0. If any number contains 0 in unit place or ones place, that number must be divisible by 10, right? So on this basis 254 is not divisible by 10. But what about 1001? Similarly, apply the same identity. The unit place in 1001 is 1, and 1 is not divisible by 10, right? This means this number is not divisible by 10. But if we talk about 2000, so this number contains 0 in unit place, right? This means 200 is divisible by 10. So these are the some identities that you have to learn, the divisibility of 2, 3, 5, 9 and 10. They will help you while doing the questions. You don't need to check the actual division of the numbers. You just say your answer in your answer by using the shortcut method, right? So in my next video we will solve the exercise. If you know how to do these question, exercise 4.2, so you can do these question, which of the following numbers are divisible by 2. So you don't need to check the actual divisibility, you can check the unit place digit. If it is 0 or an even number, so the given number must be divisible by 2, otherwise not. Question number 2, which of the following numbers are divisible by both 3 and 6? Do you know a number which is divisible by 6, it must be divisible by 3, so you don't need to check for 3, right? बट 6 की डिविजिबिलिटी मैंने अभी डिस्कस नहीं की है, सो यू चेक फॉर 2 and 3. इफ द गिवन नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाई 2 and 3 both, the number must be divisible by 3 and 6, right? In question number 3, which of these numbers are divisible by 10? So the B and C, right? In question number 4, replace has by smallest digit, so the following numbers are divisible by 3, and you very well know how can we check a number is divisible by 3 or not. The sum of digits, if the sum of digits is divisible by 3, the given number must be divisible by 3. So do these question in your homework, it is your homework. So stay safe, stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind all.